Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to talk about putting a kill switch in your Lincoln Town Car. Isn't that right, baby kitties? We love kill switches. Alright, hey, girl, scoot your butt. Get out of my way. Alright, so in your town car, you will locate what you want to use. There's different ways you can do this, and I actually recommend you watch a bunch of different videos on kill switches before you choose the style that either you want to buy, make, or feel the most comfortable with. So for example, in this car, you have got a 20 amp fuel pump fuse. So that fuse is going to look like this. Now this is a fuse tap. You can buy a 3-pack of these for about 10 bucks. And this is your standard automotive style fuse tap. And let me just show you how real easy it is. Let's see here. You're going to want to get wiring. You're going to want to use house wiring, guys. Wiring like these harnesses that come with like lighting kits and car audio kits, man, they're trash. There's no heat resistance. They're shit, honestly. Don't buy it. Spend the extra money on quality stuff. So get yourself some house wiring, and these are beautiful because you can just hook them in like so, okay, and just crimp it over, and then on the other side you're gonna want to get a quality switch, and by quality switch I'm going to say you need to use a switch that can handle some amperage. So this one, for example, is rated at 12 volts and 20 amps, okay? Do not get a cheap-ass switch. They go out, and the last thing you want to do is you hit the kill switch on your car when you park, and you come back, and you hit the kill switch again, and the kill switch is busted because you used a 99-cent garbage kill switch. Believe me, it's not worth the headache, because I've gone through this with like lighting and stuff where you use a shitty switch and it lasts 3 months and then it's done, and then you're like, well, what the hell's wrong with this? I mean, and you got to figure out that it's the switch that's bad. Anyway, get yourself a quality switch. Same thing, they're going to be, because these are rated for higher amperage, and you're going to take your standard house style wiring, and you're just going to hook it like so, crimp it over. Maybe put some shrink wrap, shrink tubing, whatever you want to call it on there. And then I'm going to show you what it's going to look like in the car. Excuse me. Now, obviously, I'm not showing you the finished result here because I'm still kind of exploring my options. But I think this is what I'm going to end up going with here. Hang on one second. Let me get this in here just so I can illustrate what I'm talking about. So you're going to come over here to your fuse box. That fuse is going to be located kind of in this area. It's one of these 20 amp switches, and I'm just using this for illustration purposes. So now you stick it in the slot where your fuel pump fuse would go. You're going to want to remove this fuse and add a fuse block in this wire. You don't have to, but it's a really good idea to do it. Okay, so you're going to have this here, and then you're simply going to run it out the side of this box. You may want to file a little notch or something so it sits flush down there. And then you're going to take this wire, wrap it around, your firewall area. And in this car, the hole that I use in the firewall is actually right here. Up in this area here, this right here is where your parking brake lies, right about here. It's where I run some of my wiring. So I took out the plug in the firewall, and now you got an easy hole in the firewall down low. All right, and you can run your wiring right up in here through here, and you're going to want to put your switch somewhere hidden. Okay, so here's just a little piece of common sense here. If you're going to put a kill switch in your car, do not mount it in a visible spot, okay? So you may want to hide it like under your ashtray, or maybe on the passenger side, or maybe you can even like under your driver's seat, like the front of your driver's seat right as you sit down, and you can reach down. don't put it right under your steering column. Professional thieves know that that's where people put them. Do not put them in an obvious place. That's gonna really defeat the purpose of a kill switch. But you know, for 20 bucks you can do this. Now another thing is, they actually sell this as a kit, but they don't sell it as a kill switch. What they sell it as a RV towing remote fuse. And so what they're doing is they got a switch and a fuse and a connector like this that you drop in, because a lot of cars you have to disconnect a certain system, and so you can remotely disconnect a fuse with a switch like on your dashboard or wherever you want to hide it. Those towing kits, those remote fuse or fuse bypass kits for towing, are a drop-in kill switch if you use it where the fuel pump or ignition system goes. So this is available ready to go for 20 bucks online, and they sell them in different lengths, so you have to choose you know, how long of a wire you need. So yeah, the remote fuse for towing works, or you can build one yourself if you want to build it really heavy duty, or you know, you just want to use the quality components you want to use. So anyway, easy kill switch idea, guys, but definitely take a look at a bunch of other videos, because there's a bunch of different ways to do this, and you really want to pick one that works best with your car's interior and the layout of your engine bay and where your fuse box is, because sometimes your fuse box can be, you know, under the back seat, it can be in the side of the dashboard like on Volkswagens, it can be under the hood, it can be under the dash, like there's different places. So definitely go look at your options before you settle on a kill switch design. All right, anyway, hope you found it helpful, but this is cheap, 20 bucks, cheap security.